Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside the Cage, where we bring you the latest and exciting updates of UFC. Beneil Dariush says Michael Chandler has the tools to beat Conor McGregor. Let's catch the upcoming fight between Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor. It's generating a lot of buzz, you know. Chandler is known for his entertaining style in the octagon, and he has received some impressive bonuses for his exciting fights. However, Beneil Dariush has expressed concerns about Chandler's approach against McGregor. Whereas Dariush feels that Chandler hasn't utilized his grappling skills enough in his UFC fights, despite having a strong wrestling background from his time at the University of Missouri. If Chandler continues to neglect his grappling against McGregor, Dariush doesn't think he stands much of a chance. It's a valid point to consider since McGregor is known for his knockout power. The fact that they recently coached Season 31 of The Ultimate Fighter adds an extra layer of intrigue to their matchup. Dariush said, Michael Chandler has the tools to win the fight, and he's been more active, which is great for him. I just don't know if he's going to use the tools. If he comes out and he tries to fight the way he fights the last 3 fights, I think he'll lose. If he tries to go wild, Conor has the ability to take people out like that. But if he fights smart, he uses the wrestling, he uses the takedown. I think he can have a great fight with Conor, and I think he can definitely win the fight. I am leaning toward Conor right now, just because I do think he's got slick striking, and his counters are very good. The shoutdown between McGregor versus Chandler is reportedly set for the welterweight division, which is a step up for McGregor from his previous fight at 155 pounds. This has caught the attention of Beneil Dariush. However, he has mixed feelings about that possibility. Dariush said, as far as him re-entering the lightweight division, it's great. It's great for our division because we get more eyes on us. What I don't like is how slow things start to move because everybody wants to fight him, and everybody is willing to sit out and wait for him. And if he does win, and let's say he wants to fight for the title, they'll wait. They'll push things back, and they'll make things take forever. So I see the benefits of Conor coming back, but the negatives I think for me personally outweighs it because it just slows things down and you get such a logjam. It is believed that Dariush has his sights set on a title shot as he prepares to face former champion Charles Oliveira in the co-main event of UFC 289 on June 10th. Let's see what happens next. Dustin Poirier embracing BMF title idea. As you know, it's going to be the return of the Baddest Mother F BMF title on July 29th, 2023. This time it's in the lightweight division, and we're getting a rematch between 2 of the most thrilling fighters in MMA history, Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje. A rematch for glory. The BMF title was initially created back in November 2019 for a welterweight fight between Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. It was supposed to be a one-time special occasion thing. However, with Masvidal's recent retirement and the fact that Poirier vs. Gaethje 2 is a non-title main event, UFC President Dana White decided to bring back the BMF title for this fight. Poirier told MMA Junkie, "It is what it is. I've seen people excited about the BMF title. I've seen people talking shit about it. To me, if you look at our track record, look at Justin's history. Look at my history. It just makes sense. All the Fight of the Year contenders we've been in. He has other ones from other organizations coming into the UFC, Fight of the Year contenders. It just makes sense. This is going to be a great fight." It never crossed my mind that I would be fighting for a BMF belt, but it's awesome. I would love to hang it up in my living room. I don't think the BMF belt's stupid. I like it, and it's going to get wrapped around my waist. While Poirier defeated Gaethje in their first fight, their clash at UFC on Fox 29 in April 2018 was a Fight of the Year candidate, and Poirier secured a 4th-round technical knockout victory. Old rivals, new chapter. Conor McGregor reveals his net worth in 2023. A name, Conor McGregor, never fails to grab attention of the public. Recently, he has revealed his jaw-dropping net worth of 2023. Whether it's his in-ring performances or off-ring controversies, McGregor always manages to stay in the headlines, captivating the public's interest. Attention seeker. While his recent feud with YouTube personality True Geordie has been making waves, McGregor has also been candid about a topic that intrigues many: money. In a recent interview for the UFC YouTube channel, the Irishman didn't shy away from discussing his financial success. With his impressive UFC paydays and multiple business ventures outside of the octagon, it's not surprising that McGregor confidently claims to be on the path to becoming a billionaire. His undeniable charisma and ability to generate buzz have undoubtedly played a significant role in his lucrative journey. As he continues to make waves both inside and outside the ring, it's clear that McGregor's financial success is just one aspect of his larger-than-life persona. When asked about the Forbes list, McGregor's response was concise and clear. For sure, Michael Jordan is at the top of the list, obviously with the Jordan brand. I think he's worth multiple billions, 3.3 billion I think he's made. He also expressed his confidence in ascending that list in the coming years. I'm closing in on $1 billion now. I think I'm at about 650 million pounds all in. I fancy my chances. I fancy my chances of getting up that list. With his star power and the anticipation surrounding his fights, McGregor's bank account is poised to soar to new heights. The combination of his fighting expertise and business ventures ensures a lucrative future ahead, while the octagon serves as a stage for both glory and financial gains, and McGregor knows how to maximize both. Jake Paul should not have been fighting against Tommy Fury. In the latest buzz surrounding Jake Paul, his pristine boxing record has come to an end. Jake Paul, known as the Problem Child, had an impressive start to his boxing career, winning his first 6 fights with knockout victories over fellow influencers, a basketball player, and former MMA champions. However, his undefeated record came to an end in February 2023 when he faced his first actual boxer, Tommy Fury, a turn of setbacks into comebacks. In Diriyah, Paul fell short during his fight and ultimately losing via a split decision. Although one judge scored the fight in Paul's favor, it was noted that he wasn't feeling his best leading up to the match, as mentioned by his new co-trainer, Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley told Sporting Post, "I think he was sick and under the weather, and he went ahead and fought anyway. There was also some mental stuff that was going on with him. It would be very difficult for anyone to go in there and fight, considering what was going on for him personally." These are not excuses, just facts. Jake probably should not have been fighting that night. He wasn't prepared mentally or physically. It would have been up to him, because I've taken fights I should not have taken. But had I been involved, I would have suggested postponing the Fury fight by 2 or 3 weeks to let him heal a little bit. Give him another fight with Tommy, and I'm sure we'll do very well. Belal Muhammad sees similarities between Khamzat Chimaev and Conor McGregor. Last but not least, let's keep up Khamzat's journey in the octagon. He's been quite the force, remaining unbeaten so far. His last fight was back in September 2022, where he defeated Kevin Holland by submission in the first round. Now, it looks like Chimaev has verbally agreed to face Kamaru Usman at UFC 294, which is scheduled to happen on October 21st at the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. That's a huge matchup if it comes to execution. Belal Muhammad recently shared his thoughts on a potential fight between Chimaev and Usman during an interview with the Schmo. This new age of Twitter is kind of annoying. Khamzat is one of them, a bit like Conor McGregor. He wants the attention, so he posts a random tweet here and there, but nothing ever comes of it, does it? So when they say that, Chimaev versus Usman, I'm like, bro, this fight isn't happening. They're going to talk about it, both say something about it, and then there's nothing else. He further said, "You'll see, Khamzat will fight this guy. Khamzat will fight this guy." I think it's literally just about staying in the news and staying relevant. If Khamzat hits 170, welterweight, that would be a great fight. But I doubt he could do 170. So, according to Belal, it's all smoke and mirrors. We'll have to wait and see what UFC decides further. That's all for today. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to stay updated about our future videos. Goodbye.